We'll have to see. Alright, live. Everyone keeping it clean through the start. Through the gear management grass. Rebel goes a bit wider, we'll lose out on some speed, but doesn't seem to lose too much time. Perry with an outside touch. Same with Rebel. And it leaves adsad just in the lead by himself for now. 0.2. Everyone choosing to not no slide. It's definitely safer, but you do lose a lot of exit speed. Adsad gets a bit of airtime in the drift, which is unfortunate. Should allow Rebel to take the lead. Gets a really nice outside bet. Ooh, it's unlucky. See. Keeping gear 4, going into the last tech turn of the map. Rebel getting close to all the apexes. He's 0.6 ahead, he does not need to push at all. Boom, 1 minute 0.4. First time. Whoa, keeping the gear. It's a really difficult drift to do, especially in Cam 1. It's my pet hate of the map. Did Bogwarrior just... yeah, unlucky. Bogwarrior. Or, oh, laser. As OC calls them, Mogwarrior. It's good. Rebel's just, yeah. So Rebel is the highest seed in this lobby. And you can kind of see that from the first 2 rounds. He had a bit of a bad start last round, still won the round by like 0.7 almost. And again, looks just to be setting the kind of the benchmark for the pace. 59, it's a solid time. See some nice times. Was it exactly 0.7? I was like up because something in my room made like a crash noise, and I thought it was my cat, but I don't know what my cat is. Round 3 of 4. So it's played in reverse cut mode. So once you get to 0 points, you're not out. You just have to not come last. And the Rebel... Can I click on these? Oh, I can! Oh! Yeah, it's unlucky for Rebel. It's unlikely he makes up a 1.5 seconds on pace. So here we go. Adsad sending the outside a bit too hard. Hello, Shine. See a good race between Bog and Perry, though. Both people I haven't seen really play the game at all. Although I know that Bogwarrior does play some of the Irish comps. Or an even closer race as well between adsad and Rebel. But adsad has a way more exits. Perry looking to close out this round. Nothing happened. With a low 1 minute. Oh no! No. To be fair, I would take that. I would take that. Not coming last after doing that is a win, I think. Okay, last round on the Lin map. Unfortunate touch. Really difficult drift to get. So adsad I think might have touched the outside there as well. Using the was that the Wales land skin? Cool skin. Anyway, keeping it clean up front. Rebel and Bog. Bog, who's currently on the least amount of points after somehow stopping on the track there last round, I think was definitely not good. That's a really good question. I guess the term could be said cold feet. It's mostly just a case of the more I play the maps, the more I don't want to play them in rounds. And much like gambling, when the fun stops, stops. When the fun stops, stop, even. But MTS exists. Waiting. How'd you call a boat that can fly? Bigfoot. Okay, laser, yeah. Laser's just locked in. Oh no, the joke's Smallfoot, isn't it? I'm trying to remember the hilarious joke of how do you call a boat that can fly. Anyway, tech map in disguise. Chaffing. Every mixed player that is bad on tech calls mixed maps that have more than one tech slide a tech map in disguise. For me, all of the turns that will decide if I have a good round or not when I was actually playing the maps were the tech turns, namely this one and the middle one. The first one's free, but you can, yeah, it's just tech in disguise, and this is very much a case of do some tech, and in between the tech you have like line check, gear check, mixed. 50 years of mini tech. Okay, yeah, if you can, even though I think it's only really the regrip on this map on the plastic that kind of can gain or lose time. It's a decent map though. It was my favourite for a while. Rebel and Bog. That's unfortunate. Alright. Adsad and Perry. Let's call it engine off section. Quite like it. This is, yep, as we see Perry clip, that is something that would kill me in rounds all the time. Good regrip. I actually know the checkpoints on this map, so I know that this is an okay time. Like a mid... What is right second? 54? 56. Wait, mid 57 then. Maybe. But they lost gear, so it's probably a 58. This will be a 58. With a decent tech turn. Yeah. 58, boom. Low, nice. Perry and Bog. Okay, they have been, I don't know. If they're newer players and younger players, hey, tech is not for the faint of heart, or for really young people, bar exceptions. Overall though, Rebels leading from adsad by 7 points, and then it's a gap of what? 11 points down to Perry, 6 points then down to Bog from that. So it's not too far apart. Kind of got two battles, one for the win and one to see who comes third and fourth. And yeah, this season there is no fastest lap. Ooh, Bogwarrior, unfortunate touch. Adsad's got pretty solid starts. Had a good first round. Trying to continue it with this round. Oh, laser is so true though, yeah. I just went to mixed instead of tech. But I'm playing MTS instead of BIPL. Anyway, Rebel is sending it to try and beat adsad here. Gets a better drift. Adsad doesn't get the clip. That's a GR. I'm gonna wait until Bog finishes before typing GR. Damn. 57 high. Okay. Yeah, I agree, Laser. Gen 1 Ice is goated. So, to put it into perspective how fast Div 1 will be after this match, I reckon that if you drove a second faster than what was driven there, so drive a 0.8, 56.8, you might actually come third or fourth, depending on your lobby. So, ooh, that's not what adsad would have wanted. Rebel will definitely take advantage though. It's the fastest split we've seen so far through that checkpoint. Yeah, if you have Boz and Epos, yeah, I mean. Rebel, why are you pushing? You're so far ahead. He was just through a checkpoint as well, on the engine off. So Bogwarrior has a bit of a lead. Surely you see a 1 second lead and you just fully say, I mean, I think safe bin's only like 0.6, 0.7 slower. Honestly, if you weren't comfortable with doing tech, just full send the safe bin. There's no point. 58.5. Okay. With that round win for Bog though, they're now ahead of Perry by 1 point. Which is pretty huge. Where's Rebel going? Okay, it's okay tech. Sentient tech. Bit wide on the dirt though. That's going to allow Rebel to... Holy. GRing? Better outside from Rebel, but doesn't get the landing afterwards is nice. Gear. Keeps the gear. Oh, loses it there. Perry doesn't lose it. He probably has a tiny bit more speed, but he's too far back. Rebel would have to crash. Which he won't. Perry is close to the walls. Another 57. Respectable from Rebel. That seems to be the pace of the lobby. 57 high, 58 low. Can't go wrong. This could be comedy. Okay. 15.5 low. 0.5 min. It's kind of decent checkpoint time. Okay. Yeah, it's the funny map. The line is to not fully, because you can actually keep gear 4 through it, but it's slower. So it's better to go cut inside and get a straight air exit and get the gear afterwards. Unless there's an offline line where someone cooks the dirt so hard and keeps gear with speed. Alright, last map of the rotation. Nightmare map rotation. Bogwarrior. Unlucky. Rebel, okay. Ooh, no release from Perry. I think the line needs to do a little bit of a release. Did adsad crash the checkpoint? Nope. Guess a better exit than Perry. He was a bit wobbly, a bit wide. Will survive though. But the familiar, it is Rebel cooking everyone at the minute. Perry's there though. Rebel makes a bit of a mistake. Can very easily be Perry's round. No. So what? Okay, like a 54.6 is like an okay time. Like I don't know what I was expecting him to do, to be honest. Like high 54s to be running rounds, but 54.6. If I was playing seeding and I drove a 54.6 every round, I wouldn't be complaining actually, because I just could not play this map. Actually, I probably would complain a bit that I have no pace, but Regu. Alright. Again, Perry, Rebel, adsad, all with super solid starts. Bog this time not with a drift crash, so we'll be way closer to the rest of the field. Rebel with a bit of a touch, but it's about to go into reactor, so it's not the end of the world. We'll catch Bog. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. More exit speed, better line. Perry. Oh, Perry. Okay, keeps on the track. And we'll overtake Bob, probably. Is adsad cooking, or? Okay, goes very wide on the drift, but I guess safing. 55.3. Okay, this is what I was expecting. I mean, this is probably the hardest map to be regu on, in my opinion. Oh, that's a... adsad is dead, I think. Oh, unlucky. Perry seems to have, like, locked in, though. I say that, and they're going to probably make mistakes now that I've said it. They keep gear. Brake tap. Okay, I mean, they're still on the track. Alright, Rebel. Doesn't do the brake tap on entry to that, to set yourself up wider. But it seems to be doing just fine. 54.9. Oh, Perry made a huge... Yeah, that crash was actually quite bad. That's unfortunate. Perry's been looking really strong on this map as well. But it's just mistakes like this where adsad makes a huge mistake but then just doesn't get a minus 10. Just only with the minus 9. Yo, Jazz. I'm... Yeah. I'm not playing comp, no way. I'm eating food right now and casting at the same time. It's wonderful. So, I don't know, like, Perry's just more consistent at the start than me. Like, if I was going to play this comp, I'm not going to lie. I mean, they're currently on 26 points. Not the lowest, but a far way away from adsad on 47, who's currently in second. Rebel is kind of just cleaning the field right now. He just needs to not crash like 10 times in a row and he'll be fine. Oh, not 10. 8. High slide. A 0.61, like what? Okay, like this is decent time. Okay. Boom. So that halves Bog's remaining points. which is unfortunate for them. And that's the first rotation done. We are back to Bottle of Water by Lynn. How's your mapper? So, Rebel has more points than the other three combined currently. So if Rebel doesn't win this lobby, comedy, I think. Absolute cinema. Combined totals of everyone else, yeah, it's 73 and he has 75. And this is the Regu map in my opinion. Like, this is the one that you should be consistent on if you're consistent on any of them. Although it's the longest in the pack, I would say the map doesn't have the same difficulty as the others the whole way through. There are some sections which I find difficult, but most of it's kind of brain off. Let the car do the driving. Food's super good though. Okay, Perry, please. I need to watch someone do good outside that. Oh, adsad. Okay, good drift. Outside that. No what? Ah, dropping the gear. Yeah. No one's doing the no slide out either, which is kind of sad. On the penalty reactor graphs. Oh, the 2-0 line. Okay, that's what you got to do if you want pace. Good focus. All 4 players. Respectable starts. Perry got a no slide, I think, or just didn't drift. Adsad gets a slowdown, and Rebel is outside dying. No, allergic. Adsad keeps the gear this time and is catching a lot. Better line. Oh, no sliding literally saves you like 12 speed. Rebel gets airtime. He's gonna be slow into the next section. Adsad's pushing. Gets a better entry to the dirt. About the same exit. Oh, but loses the gear. So does Rebel actually. Okay, it's going to be between these two for the round win. And I mean, as long as Rebel doesn't crash, it's Rebel's round. Boom, 1 minute point 5. Rebel was dropping some 59s earlier, so well, a couple of them on 2 1 minute times. But that means that unless Bog wins the next round, Bogwarrior is guaranteed to be in last chance status. Not finalist, last chance. And when it was 73 points for the rest of the players compared to Rebel's 75, it's, yeah, it's looking a bit more bleak now. What? 52 to a 75? And Bogwarrior is going to be on last chance. Perry keeps the gear. Good job. That is a respectable dirt. I can't believe that Rebel's not no sliding though. Rebel's a good player. If Rebel did no slides in seeding, would have been Div 1, chatting. Okay, well that was a good line. That's a good line. That's decent exit speed. The extra drift does harm the exit speed a bit. But it's going to be 59 surely. Yeah. Just about. Adsad? Type 1? But Perry getting that second place means unless he gets last, he is still going to be in non-last chance territory. And honestly, Adsad's a lot closer now. And Perry's definitely had some decent rounds. So it's possible that Perry can, like, how many more rounds are there on this map? one more after this. Because Perry's looked pretty decent on the other two maps, won't lie. Okay, adsad with a touch will help Bog a bit. Perry with a huge mistake though. I might have just cursed yet another player. Someone would have to probably unplug the Ethernet cable to make a 4-second mistake now if they see that they can full save. Adsad will crash, but not enough. And it kind of does matter for Bog, to be honest, getting a second place here. Because that means that the other people, being Adsad and Perry, who are the next two lowest people, are losing more points. But I believe that if Perry can not go out this round, they have a chance of possibly coming third, honestly. Only takes a bit of nervousness from... We'll watch it from Adsad's point of view. Yeah, Rebel's just... I mean, zRebell 101 and won the round. That's just a bit unfortunate, to be honest. I think he probably saw that everyone had made mistakes and was over a second behind and just saved. Okay, everyone keeping it clean. Perry on outside though, okay. Actual okay round right now. Rebel's just doing his own thing. To be expected. Top seed for the match. And he's definitely showing that off. Perry and Bog are both trying to keep adsad behind. Perry's ooh, okay. I thought he was going to get wet wheeled. Adsad with a big mistake. As long as no one crashes the fin, all 4 players will go on to the next map. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, Perry. I think I cast you like 4 times. Sorry for muting in between matches or maps. I'm still eating food because it was delivered late. So you're not going to hear much yap from me. Okay. Back onto chain. I'm going to assume that's how I pronounce it. Featuring Kerberos by Asa. Everyone gets an okay drift. Adsad gets a bit of airtime but controls it. Rebel, uncharacteristic tap there. But it's Rebel. And he's only 0.35 behind Bog. And Rebel's definitely got the most pace in the lobby. You can't safe with these kind of gaps. Oh, but he loses the gear. That's quite a bit of a loss. Bog just needs to keep it on the road, and they'll be in again. And honestly, Bog wants Rebel to full push this and let adsad get to the last. Perfect result for Bog. And from the pace that we saw first map rotation, that's a solid time. Which means adsad is guaranteed finalist or last chance this round. And Rebel's got 69 points, nice. Bog on precision, okay. Ooh, I thought Bog had crashed. Ooh, Rebel. Bog, you've got the number 1 in your car and you're like a second and a bit clear probably. Yeah, a second clear. Like, Bog's actually like pushing the tech. Hold on. What's going on? Bog type 1. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. I don't think Rebel's going to Giga Troll. But Bog would prefer it if adsad came second. Because they're guaranteed last chance either way. But Rebel can lose more points if he comes last. Okay, we'll watch Bog just send it into the fin. Nice, no crashes, no trolling. And adsad doesn't troll either. TGL. So Rebel has a 60-point lead. Can he throw it? It's possible. Absolutely possible. I mean, you'd have to lose, what, 7 rounds in a row? And then lose another round. So you'd have to lose... Oh, he can then win 1. Yeah, it's not going to happen. Okay. Bog has looked stronger than adsad on this map, on this rotation though. And adsad's got an unfortunate touch, I think, on the inside just before the checkpoint, which is a common clip. Bog's no slide though. Wait, that's... Oh, adsad got a bad drift. Oh, if adsad had a good drift... Oh, the mental's gone. That's unfortunate. Shaky hands, probably. It's in the red number. No sliding that drift is... Yeah, you want the exit speed into that dirt. It's unfortunate, but it looks like adsad will be going out in 3rd place in this match. Ah, Rebel. Rebel safe inning. And that's it, GG. To adsad, who looked like they had come second in this game, but now that looks like it's going to go to Bog. It's unlikely Bog can pull it off, but Bog has won the last 2 rounds, I think. But I think Rebel can see the pace. Rebel knows he doesn't have to full push every round to get the win. It's more likely for Bog to make a mistake than Rebel. If Rebel's semi-safing. It's a shaky line from Bog. Both keeping it out of the walls so far though. If anything, Bog gets a better regrip. Tries to get a better tech line. Don't know. I don't think Rebel plays HUD on though. Given how they were playing earlier. They were just fully sending everything. Yep. If you see someone's 1.2 behind. Oh, but Bog doesn't have the gear. It doesn't matter. Keeps the gear. That's decent lines. Yeah. Any end clip? Nope. GG. Well played, well played. Rebel takes it from Bogwarrior, from adsad, from Perry. And Rebel still has half his points left.